Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jump Rope Veteran. This week we're going to be going over part one of one of my favorite moves out there. It's called the arm wrap. Before we get into it, please subscribe, like, share the video with your friends, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of whenever I drop a new video for you. All right, let's get into it. So you're probably wondering what the opening clip had to do with what we're going to do today. And I'll tell you, this is what the arm wrap looks like in its most simple form. And what I was doing during my jump rope sprint was using several versions of what you see right here in front of you to steady myself, to control the rope. And ultimately, why I was doing that was so that I could figure out what I was going to do next, because the jump rope sprint is all a freestyle. So today we're going to learn how to do what you see in front of you right here, and then we're going to build upon that next week so that you can incorporate the arm wrap into jumping forwards, jumping backwards, and doing all sorts of cool tricks. The first step in getting this move down is to let the rope go under your dominant arm. And I'll explain what I mean by that in the next clip. What you see here is me doing the whole move, and I'm going to break it down into this first step. You'll notice that when I swing the rope to the side, to my right side, I'm using my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, to put the rope under my dominant hand, or my dominant arm, which is my right arm. That's all you have to do in this first part of the clip. And we're coming up to the slow motion here shortly, but that is really all you have to do in this first part of the step. So notice, when I cross back to my right hand side, the rope is going under my arm, and it's coming around my arm once, and then I'm bringing my dominant arm across my body, and I'm doing the second part of the move. But just focus on the first part of the move. Notice in slow motion here, as when I'm rotating the rope to my right side of the body, I place my handle of the rope so that the rope goes under my right arm. That's all you need to do here. In order to get this first step down, just practice that. Practice putting the handle to where you can get the rope under your right arm. That's it. It's a really simple process, but all you need to do is focus on getting that first before you start trying to do the rest of the move. Because if you can't get that part of the move down, if you can't get that part of the move down, it's going to be really difficult to get to the second part of the move. So again, just focus on putting the rope under your arm, seeing how that feels, and then stopping and doing it again, and just practicing it over and over again until you can get it down. This is what it looks like from the side. If you couldn't see it all the way through from the front, you'll see from the side here that all I'm doing again is putting my left hand under my right arm so that the rope carries over, and so that the rope is going under my right arm. That's all you have to do here, and you can probably see it a little bit better from the side. Let's slow it down so you can see exactly what the mechanics look like. So I swing back over, rope goes under and goes back to the second part of the move. But look, rope goes under right there, and then it comes back through. Under, and then comes back through. And we'll go over the second part of the move later on in the video. But again, just focus on bringing your non-dominant hand to where you can get the rope under your dominant arm so that you can get to part two of the move. That's all you have to do here. It's a pretty simple move, but the key is to make sure that you've mastered this part of it before you try to go on to step two. Practice it over and over again until you feel like you got it. Step two is to bring your dominant arm across your body while you're rotating the rope around, and we'll go into that now. The reason why you want to bring your dominant arm across your body is because since the rope is going behind you in step one, if you don't bring it across your body, you're going to end up going into a backwards jump. So in the beginning of this move, you want to avoid going into a backwards jump because you want to stay frontwards. And the only way to do that is to bring your dominant arm across your body, rotate the rope back over so that it continues to stay in a frontward jump formation. And you can see what I'm doing here. That's the only way to do it. Is once you've let the rope go under you during step one, go under your dominant hand, you rotate your arm back across your body while you're still rotating your wrists, and then you rotate the rope back, and then you should be in a side swing on your non-dominant side at that point. So that is what you're doing in this move. You are getting the rope under you with step one, and then you are, while you're rotating your wrists to keep the rope moving, you are rotating your arm across your body and then going into a side swing so that you can ensure that the rope continues to be in a frontward jump formation. Remember, you don't want this. We're not doing the arm wrap where you are going to end up in a backward jump. That is going to be for next week's tutorial. For this week, we want to keep the rope in a frontward formation. We're going to recap step 2 here. As you can see in this clip in slow motion, see, I'm coming back over. I let the rope go under me, come back over, and then I rotate the rope back around across my wrists. See, right here, I rotate the rope back over my wrists so that I keep the rope in a frontward jumping formation. And we're going to look at it from the side view here. I go across and rotate the rope back over my wrists to keep it in front of me rather than behind me in a backward jump formation. You can probably see the intricacies a little bit better from the side. You can see step 1 going into step 2 where I'm rotating my wrist and the rope back over. Remember to make sure that you're breaking this move down into the steps that we provided here in this video. You want to make sure after you've mastered step 1, which is getting the rope under you, that you're mastering this part before you try to go into the side swing. Mastering the move in successive steps rather than trying to do it all at once is typically the best way to learn. It's the best way that I've learned how to do it, because if you can break the move down into micro steps and then put it all together, it ends up being much more manageable than trying to get the whole move down and getting hung up on 1 or 2 steps and then getting frustrated with it. So remember, break it down into steps, get the rope under you, and then rotate the rope back over using your wrists. The final step is to do your side swing from your non-dominant side, and then you've got the first part of this move down pat. So as you can see here, I've got step 1, step 2, and then what I'm doing is it puts me into a side swing on my left side, which is my non-dominant side, and then I just rotate, I side swing back over, and then the rope goes back under me, and then I repeat the 3 steps again. So you can see here's step 1, step 2, step 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's all this move is. All you do, you have to be comfortable with a side swing from your non-dominant side. So that is definitely a prerequisite to this move, is being able to do a side swing comfortably. But that's all this is. So you get the rope under you, rotate it back, and then side swing over. Get the rope under you, rotate across your body, side swing back over. And then what you're doing is you're just repeating this over and over again. Once you're able to do all 3 of these steps over and over again, try to do a jump, a basic jump over the side swing, and see how that feels. We're going to go into that in upcoming tutorials, or see if you can spin around and start jumping backwards. We're also going to cover that. But once you start getting comfortable, see what kind of variations and moves you can pair with this. This is why the arm wrap is such an awesome move, because you can pair it with virtually anything. You saw in the beginning clip that I paired it with all kinds of moves. I paired it with a lasso, kickback, different types of jumps. I mean, the possibilities are endless here. But you got to be able to get these first 3 steps. You got to be able to get the rope under you, like I'm doing right here, rotate across your body right here, and then side swing back over. so you can see it from the profile, is that all I'm doing once the rope is across me is side swinging back over. Just side swing back over. If you're having a tough time with the side swing, I recommend watching my side swing tutorial and practicing those before you start getting into the last part of this move, because this move absolutely, in order to get out of this move, you have to be able to do a side swing, and you should be able to do a side swing on both sides at this point. So make sure that you're well versed in the side swing before you start trying to master this move. The arm wrap, the version of the arm wrap that I'm showing you here, is also very good for people who have trouble jumping. Jump rope, even though jump is the first part of jump rope, you don't have to jump to get a lot of the benefits. You can see here that I'm getting a lot of benefits in the way of working my arms out and working my muscles in my arms out, and I'm not even jumping. So this is also a good thing to do for people who are having trouble jumping. Maybe their knees hurt, or they might have had an injury a while ago, but they can still work out their upper body. This is an excellent move for that. Hey everybody, that does it for this week's tutorial. I really appreciate you coming back and tuning in. If this was your first time tuning in to Jump Rope Veteran, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I drop a new video for you. I drop a new video about once every week, mainly on the weekends. If you want to support me in my quest of bringing jump rope training and the benefits of jump rope training and nutrition to the world, you can go over to my website at www.jumpropevet.com and do your shopping, your Amazon shopping, through our Amazon link on the banner on the website. You can donate to buymeacoffee.com. You can search for me, it's Jump Rope Veteran. You can donate through Patreon, also by searching for Jump Rope Veteran. And you can also hit me up with an email at jumpropevet@gmail.com or craftyco, C-O-E, @gmail.com, and order a Jump Rope Veteran t-shirt or a Jump Rope Veteran jump rope. All those ways of support will really help in keeping this content free and bringing this content to everybody. All right, everybody, that does it. I appreciate your support. Until next time, for part 2, I'll see you later. Peace.